first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Penta Gym Prague and Shooters MMA, Angelis Benedict. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner, representing IPC Wrexham, Mike Morris.
So this catchweight competition at 165 pounds, Angelis Benedict, Penta Gym Prague, teammate for Andrzej Skajnik, who's fighting for the pro featherweight title tonight against Steve Nightingale, taking on Mike Morris out of IPC Wrexham. Morris in the black Hayabusa and Benedict in the longer shorts.
Yeah, extremely tall for the weight is Benedict. It'll be always interesting to see how the taller guy utilises that. Straight in with the kicks.
Nice kick.
Double leg. And that's one way to negate it from Morris.
Absolutely, Morris took the one shot to the body. And
he'll be careful on that guillotine, though, that Benedict appears to be fishing for. He's posting off the other hand to get up, but if he lets him sneak that under the chin.
Looking composed on the bottom there, Benedict. Yeah. Nice pressure there.
Good, did well to pass there, Morris.
Very nice. Very solid side control.
Yeah, and that's one way of taking the reach advantage out of the equation. Get close, stick him on the mat, and work from there. But tricky from the bottom, you can see him trapping the arm, maybe trying a triangle from there. The guys with the long limbs are into that stuff, but Morris passes. More bread and butter jiu-jitsu as opposed to...
Very nice. Pulls the back and gets both those hooks in as well straight away. And now it becomes a game of nuance.
Yeah, definitely. Both underhooks there from Morris, but he switches. Obviously hard to choke from there, but he switched the right arm to attack for the choke. Gives him a little bit more of an offensive threat, but takes the mount. Looked like he felt Benedict was escaping and did the right thing to maintain a good position. Good control, just feeling the hips move and going with it is Morris.
And again, Benedict not doing the wrong things there, using the hips to try and escape. Morris just one step ahead of him again.
Yeah, exactly. Might have a head and arm there. Oh, looked like he had the wrong angle. Looked like he might have had one, but he's on top. He's got a good tight side control position.
Yeah.
Puts the crossface in there.
Heavy on the chin, knee on belly. He's going to slide. But
Benedict timed it well, and now they're scrambling. Morris ends up on top, and it did the right thing, but Morris felt him escaping there with the underhook getting up to his knees.
Yeah,
did a good job, yeah.
Readjusted and secured the takedown again. Angelis Benedict, again, not accepting the position on his back. He's looking to try and improve his position, try to throw Morris off a little bit so he can get up. But
yeah, and you see some guys, losing rounds on the bottom with no idea how to escape. But at every point in this, Benedict has been working his hips, trying to create the space and escaping in the right ways. Morris has just done a good job of negating it, but obviously now Benedict has got the guard a better position for him than the positions he had previously.
And he's an excellent grappling exchange there. Loved how he controlled the right hand there and landed a couple of those paintbrush strikes from the bottom.
Yeah, any bit of distance he gets, he's trying to get a shot in. He's aware that he's stuck on his back, so he has to do something.
Very competitive, entertaining and competitive first round here. Benedict not in the position he wanted to be in, obviously, but certainly not outclassed on the ground. I'm really looking forward to this second round. If anything, Morris may have expended a little more energy there.
Yeah, I mean, Benedict is still very much in it. He spent the whole round on his back or in what's either negative or neutral positions at best. But, he showed that he's got the acumen there. He's trying stuff. He's looking to escape. He's had good escapes. I mean, Morris will be quite comfortable. He's got a round in the bag, but he's definitely got a slippery customer on his hands here in Benedict.
We'll see if Benedict works tries to keep this fight standing a little bit longer in this round. See if he's going to try and utilize that range a little bit more, or is he going to look for the top position? If you're that sort of competent off your back, in the top position, you're going to be looking for a little bit more. I'm really excited about this round. Touch gloves and away we go.
Morris will feel comfortable when he gets to the top position now, that he can advance his position. He had side control, he had the back mount, he had the mount. But he's looking comfortable on the feet there. Nice little lead hook.
A little left hand landed and the arms came out a little bit.
I think that little tug on the shorts to lift him up makes you about 10% better at striking.
Do you?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That's what all the good guys do. Nice lead hook again. Uses it to close the distance, gets in on the hips. Can he finish that takedown again first time?
Going to have to rip that. Nice transition to the other leg there.
Yeah, Benedict had a good cross face, ripped his man across, but beautiful switch to the opposite side, single leg. Yeah. And now gets on top. We know that Morris is good from this position.
Straight and again pass almost immediately into the side control position. Very heavy on the chest, trying to control the arms now. Whenever the fight has been in this position, it has clearly been all Morris.
Yeah, Morris having a good stretch here of just controlling. Switches over to the mount. You know, in the first round, Benedict maybe had a little bit more energy and he was throwing the escapes out a little bit quicker. But now Morris is having a bit of an easier ride from the top. A bit less movement to contend with.
Yeah, a couple of shots there landed.
A good escape there. He timed that switch to the back, did Benedict, and gets up on top. Just needed a little gap. Now let's see what he can do from this position. His first spell in the top position.
Absolutely working from inside the open guard now of Morris.
Yeah, he's got a bit of ground to make up in this round. Needs to be aggressive. If he's not going to pass the guard, he certainly needs to strike if he wants to level things up.
Well, he's got such length that, you know, the further he can get his hips up while in the guard, plant the knees, when he postures up, he's in a position to land some good ground and pound.
There he goes. Stands up, backs away. They're going to have it back on the feet.
So there is no doubt where Benedict wants this fight to stay.
Yeah, and again, Morris there just throws a few shots, gets Benedict thinking about something else, straight in on the hips, gets the takedown, and a little bit too easily for Benedict's corners liking, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, he sucked the hips out real quick and dropped them. Certainly a closer round for the judges to score there, but perhaps Morris still just doing that little bit more work.
Yeah, he had a couple of takedowns, spent most of the round in top position, whilst Benedict did have his own little spell in the top for the first time in the fight. He didn't get much opportunity to do anything with it. And standing, he never really got the chance to maintain the distance and get any shots off. As soon as they were up, you know, Morris is being aggressive, getting inside the pocket and getting in on the clinch.
Yeah, Benedict hasn't landed anything clean since the very first the kick to the body to open the first round. I think Morris knows that not going to play that game.
Final round, Morris most likely 2 up on the judges' scorecards. So it's going to be Benedict who's got to push the pace and try and look to create something.
Straight away throws the big shot, follows it up straight away with a head kick, but Mike Morris slips comfortably out of range.
Nice low kick there from Morris. Closes the distance, but that's the first one that Benedict has managed to stuff. He saw that coming. Morris just projected that one a little bit far out.
Benedict seems to have a little more urgency about his work at the moment, but he was trying very hard to avoid that. And as soon as he engages, up close, Morris able to secure the takedown again and pass into half guard.
Yeah, I guess it's, incremental little wins there, because Benedict stuffed a couple before he did get taken down. Up until this point, it'd been first attempt each time.
Potentially
it's not going to help him with the judges, but, every little helps.
Thought Morris was potentially looking to transition to the arm triangle there, but Benedict has managed to...
Yeah, he's trying his luck with a guillotine there. It's not an easy place to get it from. And now there, just gets the pressure across his head and takes the guillotine off. Does Morris? He's done well, good crossface. And he doesn't have to be in any rush from this position. He can run the time down, advance his position slowly, which we know that he can.
Yeah, stay busy, don't give the referee a reason to stand him up, but there's no need to rush as well, especially confident that you've got 2 rounds behind you.
Yeah, no need to give anything away. And to be fair, neither guy at any point has looked like they've been close to the stoppage, even when Morris has had his really good positions in on the back. Benedict, it's never looked close to a tap.
No.
So, on the ground, as much as I think it's a clash of styles more than anything, Benedict, the taller guys, often do like to play from the back. Good for in the gym grappling, but not so good for winning MMA fights.
Yeah. Again, Morris just working his way up the body, inch at a time, taking his time. I think anytime he wanted to, I think he's holding himself in the half guard now. I think he could get that leg out anytime he wanted to.
Yeah, he knows if he stays here, the clock goes down, he wins this fight comfortably. He doesn't need to go for anything rash and get caught. That kind of thing does happen. Morris happy enough to just chip away from this top position inside the guard.
Coming down to the last sort of 15 seconds or so, I think there's a 10-second warning, so 10 more seconds if he finishes strong from this position. It's going to be, I think, a unanimous win for Mike Morris.
Yeah, Morris has done well there. He's had some nice takedowns, good top position, passed well, controlled the position well. Benedict was never out of the fight.
Nope.
Always looking for the opportunities to escape. But unfortunately, style-wise, Mike Morris has just bested him quite comfortably on the night.
Yeah, that heavy top position, that good grappling, positional control. Good performance from the Wrexham lad.
After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, where we have a winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Mike Morris. And show your appreciation for Angelis